on an unseasonably warm winter's night here in Clarksburg. We have for you the East Fairmont Bees versus the Robert C. Byrd Flying Eagles. Sorry, not Flying Eagles. They're just the Eagles. They're not flying. That's actually the truth. It's a
stiff arm at midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Byrd touchdown.
Welcome back into the Birdcage for the Ascent pregame, brought to you by Ascent Global Solutions. My name is David Oliverio. I am joined, special guest tonight, the man, the myth, the legend of Clarksburg, the legend of Morgantown, John Curran. John, how's it going, buddy?
Man, great to be here, buddy. Excited for the game.
Great to be here. Excited for the game. Now, your son plays on the freshman team, right?
My son is a freshman, yep, here at RCB.
Well, maybe by the time he is up on varsity squad, you can come back.
Oh, without a doubt.
And at least do one more for us.
Oh, well, I will come anytime I'm invited.
There you go. I like it. We've got a good treat for you guys tonight. 5-0, 2-0 in the Big Ten. The East Fairmont Bees wins over Preston, Scott, a huge win over Grafton, Riverside, and South Charleston, taking on your Robert C. Byrd Eagles, sitting at 0-2, 0-1 in the Big Ten. Of course, that lopsided loss at Fairmont Senior their last time out. Eagles looking to right the ship after an 85-34. Not a very good outing for the white and green in their last one.
You have those games, David.
You do. You do. And East Fairmont is Fairmont Senior, sorry. Fairmont Senior isn't just, they're constantly athletically gifted.
Right.
I don't know if you've watched them over at least the last 5 years. Football, soccer, baseball, they were really good this year. I mean, they've just been running the state at this level for years, and especially what they've done in football, just Division I talent year after year.
Just producing athletes.
Just producing some athletes. That'll do it. We're going to have a short pregame. Man, that was short. We had a little bit of a rough time getting on the air. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back. We're back in the birdcage as we hear the starting lineups. First for the East Fairmont Bees, number 0 guard Maddox Boyers, number 3 Drew Moore, both juniors. Tall squad listed at 6 foot and 5'10". They don't really look 6 foot. No, they do not. They a little playing a little bit. Anyways, number 21 Blake Hunt. Number 33, Grayson Stewart. And number 41, Jackson Caruso, listed at 6'5". I may believe that.
Yeah, 33 and 41 look like they got some inches on them.
They do, but 33, come on. They list 33 as 6'3". Really? 33 to 6'3"? No, he is not. Come on. Wow. Of course, they listed me. I think I was listed as 5'10" in high school.
Yeah.
I'm not 5'10". I'm not 5'10".
Yeah, 6'5". 6'5" is what I was listed at.
6'5"?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, but the guys we used to play against in Bridgeport, they were always the same height as me, but they were 6'7", 6'8", and
starters for your Eagles. Number 3, Riley Dickerson. Number 5, Anthony Barbarian. Those are 2 freshmen starting for the Eagles. Number 12, Braden Thomason. Now, I said Flying Eagles at the beginning of the broadcast. That's not true. They're not the Flying Eagles. They are just the Eagles.
okay.
That's right. I know. You'd think they'd be the Flying. No, we've always called them the Flying
Yes, that's
but
what.
on a technicality, they are just the Eagles.
Okay.
Number 15, Quentin Cooley, rounds out the starting lineup.
I appreciate your honesty. Honesty there, yeah.
You know, it's crazy that I've always called them.
Yeah.
As
long as I've known.
I went to Notre Dame, so we were the Fighting Irish. You know,
right?
There's always something in front of that. I don't know what they were fighting, but man, they were fighting something.
The Irish.
They're fighting something. All right, here's the tip. Bryce Bird and Jackson Caruso. No relation to Robinson Caruso. As primitive as can be. No one's going to get that reference. East Fairmont wins the tip here. Bird in a man-to-man. Looking to establish that interior. Good hands. That's number 12, Braden Thomason. He'll go coast to coast. Easy layup.
Yeah, great defense there. Getting in the passing lane, getting steal, going in for an easy layup. Way to start the game, Bird.
Counter.
And I did not set up the replays. That is my fault, ladies and gentlemen. My fault. Bees looking to do a little high screen. Can't get it going.
Great defense there by RCB. Yep, taking the charge, getting position.
See, this might be a good angle here. Let's take a look.
That's like 150.
Nope. Got a referee in the way. Referee in the way. It did look live that he lowered his shoulder. It's going to be on number 33, Grayson Stewart. First true possession for the Eagles. Patient. I'll tell you, in their first outing that I saw, John, they were not this patient. Trying to push it a little bit too much. But
Right.
there is such a thing of being just too patient. Sometimes you got to shoot the basketball.
Yeah, without a doubt. But they're definitely working the defense and using the good motion offense. Nice shot there.
3 ball. Eagles sprint out to a 5-0 lead.
Now big.
There's that interior present. Can't get it in. Caruso. Good hands. Eagles going into a little bit of danger.
Good move. Good ball there.
3 ball on the way. That one's off. Caruso showing his height and arm just length on that one. Didn't even have to jump for those rebounds. Probably a good foul underneath. That's going to send Stewart to the line.
Yeah, tough break for RCB there. Let him get the interior paint, and it's the tough foul.
You either when you're doing that, you're as a defender, you almost just say you concede the bucket,
right?
Or you foul. It's one of two things. You're very rarely going to actually get that.
At that point in time, just put your hands up and see what happens.
That's
and
right. Coast to coast here. Wild shot. That ball does not have a shot. Back the other way quickly up and down the court. That's number 0, Maddox Boyers.
Yeah, tough break for RCB. Tough shot, and then they don't get back.
Bird does not shoot the 3. Here's one going up there for Barbario. Good defense by the Eagles, creating a few early turnovers. Coach Lucas barking out orders. Step back Jay from the foul line does not go. Bees with the run out. Good look. That's Stewart from the big guy, Caruso. Caruso, really good vision.
Yeah, great pass. It's a tough shot, then RCB doesn't get back.
Tie ball game here early. There's a turnover. Caruso showing his length again.
Roll it, Jax.
We're going to get a foul here on Cooley. Caruso's length just really causing problems for the Eagles.
Yeah, without a doubt. Long, athletic, getting across the floor and just making things happen.
Three ball on the way for the Bees. That one's in and out. Rebound to the Eagles, Barbario.
RCB again being patient on the offensive end.
Dickerson can't handle the rock. Caruso for 3. The big guy, he's off the mark. Eagles look to sprint out. Wisely holds up, did not have numbers. That ball's in and out for
Big Jacks, get big Jacks.
Wyatt Floyd, sorry. Another turnover, racking those up here early. Coast to coast, Quentin Cooley.
Yeah, back and forth. Guys aren't able to control the ball right now, but RCB capitalizes on the turnover.
Long 2 on the way. That doesn't go in. Whew. We are really off and running so much that I didn't have the score correct. I'm doing a lot of things here, John. What do you want from me?
No, you're doing well, buddy. Keep up the good work.
Turnover here for the Eagles. That lets me at least run a replay. We'll see Cooley here. Probably could have been a foul called on that.
Up and down the floor a little bit, a little sloppy. but they're getting settled in.
I like it. I don't like basketball where you just run in a half court. I want to see people up and down the court.
No, I don't mind the transition play at all.
Come on,
There it
Jax. Be strong with it.
It's steal by by Dickerson. Ball pinballs around. That's Thomason trying to get a call against Caruso, who's playing very good defensively. And a baseline turnover. Let's see that on a slow-mo replay.
Yep, definitely out.
Just touched that line. We'd like to thank the TV Productions class for running our cameras tonight, doing an amazing job, providing all the views. Three ball, good. Bees take their first lead of the game, 10-7. 1:10 remaining.
Great pass.
Oh, some good transition plays for East Fairmont.
Yeah, good steal there by Parr, and good play with the ball in the inside hand, making a little shovel pass or bounce pass to the other side on 2-on-1. So his teammate got the foul. Very nice. Well executed.
Very well executed. First shot for Brown is up and in as East Fairmont increases their lead. Bird offensively has not gotten into any real rhythm.
No, they've got a couple things in transition. Their half-court stuff has been slow, but well represented. But they don't seem like they're in a great rhythm right now.
Bees out with a zone press. Three ball on the way out of the press. Maybe not the wisest shot. But hey, if you're open.
Yes, it's one of those things like you have the opportunity, you're shooting it or not.
Three ball on the way for the Bees. That's no. Gets his own rebound. That's number 3. More. And a foul's called. That's on number 15, Quentin Cooley. I just said Braden Thompson. Quentin Cooley. That sends Brown to the line yet again, his second straight trip.
Yeah, so RCB had an opportunity down here, and they took a three and missed it. Didn't have anybody under the basket. East Fairmont on the other end take their three from the corner, have somebody under the basket, got their own rebound, and it ends up in an RCB foul.
East Fairmont really crashing the boards on the offensive end.
Without a doubt.
And you can do that when you've got 5 players on the floor that are over 6 foot, according to the always correct roster. Oh, it shouldn't be that mean. 13-7. Eagles will take a timeout. 30-second timeout. We're going to step away also. We'll be back here at the Birdcage. Eagles. Back here at the Birdcage. We talked about earlier, Eagles really kind of struggling with an offensive rhythm. Scored 7 points, only given up 13 in this quarter. 35 seconds remaining, and the Bees are in a 1-2-1-1 press. Eagles break it easily. Tell you what, East Fairmont really getting back off of that broken press. Not easy to do going from a zone press back to a man-to-man.
Yep, they did a great job of getting back.
in the trees there. Register a block for nifty move for East Fairmont. That wasn't a nifty move. Jeez.
Right. Good steal, getting in transition, good spin move. Had the defender going one way, was able to get to the middle and make the layup.
Go ahead and watch this. This was a thing of beauty. 1, 2, 3. Well, okay, he may have walked, but you're not going to call that. Good attempt by Caruso is off the mark, and that was a whirlwind of a quarter. 15, it's 15. Gosh, I didn't have that. Man, I'm trying. 15-7, East Fairmont leads here at the end of the first. We will be back. Welcome back here at the Birdcage. End of 1. The score is 15-7. Tonight's broadcast, our scoreboard sponsors, we'd like to thank them. In-N-Out Tire and Bridgeport Express Care. Thank you for your contribution to the Eagles, the 22-23 version of the Robert C. Byrd Eagles.
Hey, what are we running this time around?
And not a bad first quarter. RCB had their opportunities. A lot of up and down, not a lot of sets, at least playing in the half-court set. But RCB had their chances. Missed a couple shots, but we're still in it.
RCB definitely, I believe, did have their chances. Got to limit the turnovers here.
Without a doubt.
East Fairmont in a more extended 2-3, taking advantage of their height. Good interior passing. Leads to the easy bucket.
Yep, RCB running their offense, running their sets, got an easy layup, and actually converted. So
long 3. Rebounded. That was Evan Parr with the attempt. East Fairmont electing to stay in that. No, I'm sorry. They are more of a matchup zone here. I mean, they're really not, more of like a help side man than anything else.
Yeah.
That's got to be a held ball.
Yeah, they're kind of showing a 2-3 look, but almost playing man in the midst of it.
Jump to the ball.
More of a matchup 2-3, but they're following the offensive player as he goes through the lane. Give the block to Riley Dickerson there. Tough play, could have been a foul.
So it looks like they still are in that 2-3 matchup. It's kind of a moving 2-3 matchup.
2-3 is a very difficult defense to crack. That's why it's illegal in the NBA. Especially when you have tall players.
Right.
Syracuse won a national championship like that.
I remember that vividly. Jim Boeheim is the
Did you
king
get to play
of the.
Against them?
I played against Carmelo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that?
He
Floater
made
up is off. Sorry about that. Let's get back. I want to get back to it. I want to know how because he didn't play any defense.
Right. They hit him in the 2-3, but offensively he made the game look easy. He was so methodical and just.
I mean, you couldn't stop him.
No, he did whatever he wanted to do whenever he wanted to do it, and
continued that his entire career.
Yes.
He just did whatever the heck he wanted. Just that athletically gifted. And huge, right? I mean, all those guys.
6'8",
Gee, man.
probably. You know, coming out of high school, I'm 6'5". I think I'm somewhat athletic. And no.
Because I'm
No.
not these guys.
No, I am not. I'm a kid from Clarksburg, West Virginia, and I'm not in that realm. So
You know, my sister had gone and she went and saw the Miami Heat when LeBron was there.
okay.
And I asked her, I was like, what?
And your sister was a heck of a basketball player.
And Tony K was a heck of a basketball. She's
Yep.
actually in this week. So she was a heck of a basketball player. But she's like, they're huge. Like, they're just monster people.
I remember I was walking onto the team and went to a pickup game.
Strong move, interior, Riley Dickerson.
Very nice move. But I remember going to a pickup game prior to making the team, and Jonathan Hargett was a big recruit out of Virginia.
Yep.
And
That guy's pushing off on the screen.
he got a steal in the pickup game and was right before half court. He took one dribble and threw it to Chris Moss, who was a 6'8" 4-man.
Yep.
And Chris Moss lobbed it up, and I'm like, who was that ball to? Right? And Hardy, he's 5'8" guy, came out of nowhere, caught it, and dunked it with two hands and swung out on the rim like it was nothing.
Really good interior play by Bird. Bryce Bird on that one, but Bird as a whole really taking it to East Fairmont.
They're attacking. They're definitely attacking.
But, yeah, once you get to that level, you think like you were athletic. I mean, you were a dual sport, at least two sports.
Yep.
You were one of the better athletes to come out of this, and it's not it's just different league.
Yeah,
once you hit that, man,
when Chris Moss threw that ball, I was like, who was that to? And Jonathan Hargett caught it. And I'm like, I'm in the wrong gym. like,
yep.
If Chris Moss threw that ball, it would hit the bankboard. If he threw it to me, it'd hit the bankboard and hit me in the head. And, like, it was like
it's a different. It's just
different. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I was very fortunate to be in the position I was in, but.
Well, people forget, like, Steph Curry looks like a little guy, right?
Right, he's 6'4".
I mean, he's huge.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, when Steph Curry came out, like, he had a big game against WVU in the Garden. I forget what tournament they were playing in. And when he came out of college, I was like, he'll be a spot-up shooter.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
And nope.
No, he learned to create.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, when did you be able to shoot from 30 feet and not be a big deal?
Right. Well, he's changed. I mean, we're talking about a guy that literally has changed the game of basketball. And there's only so many of those guys that, have that effect on the game.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on courts and, you can shoot an NBA three, which is, 3 feet behind the regular line. You shoot from 30, that's a different world.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Saw a guy. He was a guy from Elkins. I'd have to ask.
Patella?
Yeah. I've watched him do stuff like that in high school.
Yeah. Nick and I played together at WVU, and I looked at him one day and I'm like, Nick, like how do you shoot the ball from that far out? And he's like, I don't even think about it. Like to me, I'm like, okay, if I'm that far out, I got to put some effort into this, and you just get like right there.
Woo. We are seeing that's 3 threes in a row, 2 for East Fairmont and 1 for Bird.
And that was a deep one.
That was a deep one, 21-16. East Fairmont keeping the Eagles at bay. I remember Nick. I remember watching him and going, man, that guy, he just shoots it from anywhere. And he wasn't a small dude either. He's a pretty big guy.
He definitely stocky. He's probably 6 foot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he could handle the ball, could shoot it. Nick's a great guy, someone I'm still in touch with a decent amount.
Good. It's funny, the people that you meet in college.
Yeah.
And, you become friends and, like, you stay together. You especially with social media, man, you can get in touch with anybody these days.
Yep.
Strong move by Bird, really coming on here in this whole quarter. Of course, the nephew of DJ Bird, who's a good friend of mine, who does the girls' games with me.
Yep. DJ's a good guy.
Oh, DJ. He kills me.
Yep.
Hope you're watching, DJ. We were going to, and then they canceled. Governor did a state of emergency for tomorrow, so no games.
Yep. DJ and I have played sports. We're the same age since forever.
DJ's he's been helping out up here. I actually had him working Salem games when he was enrolled there. Timeout for Robert C. Bird. 30-second timeout. We're going to go ahead and roll some sponsors. Coming out of that timeout, East Fairmont leads RCB 21-18 as the action has picked up in the last few minutes. Of course, the contest was a 15-7.
Well, I think
contest.
RCB is being more aggressive on the offensive end. Attacking more, not being patient, and obviously the lack of turnovers here in the last 4 to 5 minutes has definitely helped them.
Quality shots, not a lot of turnovers, and making those quality shots as that one's up and around. You know, they really have Bryce Bird, who has really come on in this quarter. I can credit him for at least 6 points, I'd say, in this quarter.
Well, what has impressed me is the ball doesn't, you hear coaches say the ball sticks, right? You hold the ball, you don't reverse it, you don't RCB just snapping it around. They're moving the ball. They're unselfish, which at the high school level sometimes you can't always say that.
That is true.
But yeah, they've been just moving the ball, getting it to the open guy. Now, will the shots fall? We'll see. But so far so good.
Good move by Caruso on the interior. Tough to even defend that.
Yeah.
As you're probably going to foul him. You almost concede that if he's got the ball that far near that far underneath the basket, he's probably going to score.
Well, when he's got height, he's got length. You catch the ball that deep, like you said, you probably concede that bucket. You put your hands up and see what happens as opposed to picking up a cheap foul.
Ooh. Kissing it off the glass. Sorry, I need a water. Quentin Cooley brings the Eagles to within one, and the answer on the other side. Three-pointer, deep three. Extends the lead, 26-22. 6 seconds remaining.
Got to do something. Good move.
Good move, and it's in. Go ahead and see Braden Thomas and East Fairmont just trying not to foul in this instant, I think. We'll see it right here. Flying through the air, the Eagles.
Yep, defense didn't step up. Got straight to the basket. That's an easy layup. Great play to end the first half.
And that will end the first half. We will take a more of an extended break, but we will be back at about.
Hello, and welcome to Harrison County, West Virginia. With a population of over 69,000, Harrison County is a thriving community with plenty of recreational opportunities, historical sites, and a booming economy. And with an ideal central location, Harrison County is within a 10-hour drive of 60% of the population of the United States, with relatively easy access to cities like New York City, Chicago, and Atlanta. Vital to the region is our North Central West Virginia Airport, which serves as an economic engine for the area, providing countless job opportunities to local residents and has an annual impact of over $1 billion. Whether you're here to visit or find a place to call home, there's plenty to discover in Harrison County.
There's something for everyone in Harrison County. Indian mounds, located near the Veterans Park, are thought to be burial mounds constructed by the Hopwellian culture prior to the year 1000 AD. During the Civil War, the county seat Clarksburg served as a military depot for the Union Army. General George B. McClellan held his headquarters here in 1861 until the Battle of Bull Run. The Clarksburg Downtown Historic District includes an extraordinary variety of architectural types and styles. The Courthouse Plaza displays the statue of Stonewall Jackson, a native son and legendary Confederate general, as well as the flagstaff from the battleship USS West Virginia, sunk at Pearl Harbor. Residents and visitors enjoy a wide variety of unique shops and dining options throughout Clarksburg's Downtown Historic District, Downtown Bridgeport, the shops at Averill Place. Meadowbrook Mall in Bridgeport attracts shoppers from across the region with stores of every size and specialty. Explore Harrison County today. Harrison County, West Virginia is made up of 10 family-friendly cities, each with a robust sense of community and culture. Our diverse housing mix includes new homes and established neighborhoods at various price points, as well as homes of character and tranquil lakeside settings. Carefully conceived mixed-use communities offer plans for a wide array of amenities that the entire family can enjoy. No matter what your age or lifestyle, there are options including independent and assisted living apartment communities that offer as much or as little care as you need. We warmly invite you to explore Harrison County, West Virginia, where your dream home awaits you. Harrison County offers services, opportunities, and activities for all ages. Farmers markets in Bridgeport and Clarksburg feature locally produced foods and live music provided by local musicians. Harrison County hosts several community festivals throughout the year celebrating unique cultures, marking the season or remembering the county's rich history. The county is also home to excellent healthcare services from the United Hospital Center in Bridgeport and the Veterans Administration Hospital in Clarksburg to Fairmont General Hospital, Monongahela General Hospital, and Ruby Memorial Hospitals. The area's fire, police, and emergency medical first responders reach every hill and valley in the county to coordinate care for injured residents and threatened property. In addition, the community offers a number of senior citizen services and centers that provide everything from nutrition guidance and exercise classes to medical care. Discover an exceptional quality of life in Harrison County. Harrison County Parks and Recreation offers a variety of outdoor opportunities. Veterans Memorial Park in Clarksburg features a popular aquatic center with areas to swim and play. At approximately 12 miles, the Southern Rail Trail begins at Camden Street and ends at Custer Addition, while the 4-mile-long Northern Trail starts at the east end of Hamel Avenue and ends in Spelter. A fitness trail winds along the river for 1.5 miles. There are picnic shelters for large groups, lighted tennis courts, a skate park, a dog park, an 18-hole miniature golf course, and an amphitheater. In Bridgeport, the recreation complex features 4 baseball fields, a multi-purpose field for soccer, football, or lacrosse, a walking trail, basketball court, and large picnic shelter. The Harrison County Recreation Center offers interactive exhibits designed to inform, engage, and inspire. Built on a reclaimed coal strip mine, Pete Dye Golf Club provides players with many unique features that remind golfers of its past. Experience it all in Harrison County. Harrison County schools offer rigorous curriculum choices that challenge students at every level. The Harrison County School District is where all are leaders and all are learners, with 25 schools serving elementary, middle, and high school students throughout the area. For quality higher education in the area, local colleges include Pierpont Community and Technical College, Salem International University, and Fairmont State University. The Gaston Caperton Center at Fairmont State University is a focal point of higher education within the county, serving approximately 1,100 students weekly. The Robert C. Byrd National Aerospace Education Center, a component of the Fairmont State University and Pierpont Community and Technical College, offers associate and bachelor degree programs in aviation technology. The path to a strong education begins in Harrison County. Harrison County is continually welcoming new and exciting opportunities for economic growth. Located in Bridgeport, Meadowbrook Mall is a major source of traffic and revenue. Harrison County is served by the North Central West Virginia Airport, which offers convenient flights to Washington, D.C. and Chicago through United Airlines. West Virginia's Charles Point combines commercial, residential, and recreational areas into one master-planned community. Adjacent to Charles Point is the state-of-the-art United Hospital Center, and nearby is White Oaks Business Community. This developed area of West Virginia's Interstate 79 is considered part of a high-tech corridor. Harrison's job growth has been heavily driven by the production of natural gas. Antero Resources in Bridgeport has been prominent in the exploration and production of natural gas and oil since 2002. The Harrison County Chamber of Commerce promotes a vibrant business climate by fostering business growth with its numerous members. Business and industries thrive in Harrison County. Anybody can live in a neighborhood, but not everyone gets to reside within a true community. Our vast array of community organizations not only provide opportunities to give back, get involved, and come together, they create a sense of pride for our city and continue to help forge the community our residents are proud to call home. Doing better by working together. Community starts here.
Welcome back to the Birdcage. Halftime here. East Fairmont leads Robert C. Byrd 26-24. Your scores in the first half. If I can read this correctly, we have 7 points to lead East Fairmont. Stewart, that's number 33. I had that up, excuse me. 5 points more. 6 points for Parr, 2 points for Boyers, 1 point for Brown, and just 2 points for Caruso. For the Eagles, led by Bryce Byrd, scoring all of his points in the second quarter there, 6 points. 4 points for Dickerson, all in the second quarter. 7 points for Braden Thomason. And another 7 for Quentin Cooley. That gets you to 17. And I know we talked about this, John, before, and you said, are you going to ask me about your keys to the game? And I said, no, we're not going to do that, but I'm going to do that now.
now you hit me with it.
Now I'm going to hit you with it. What do you think? Pretty good game, and I think we saw a good, the winning formula for Byrd in that second quarter. What do you think coming out? What are they going to have to do here in the third to retake this lead?
Obviously, you're going to have to defend, and they haven't done a bad job of defending in the first half. It's kind of been, I don't know the correct way to say it, hit and miss or up and down between transition game and half-court sets. I think they've been patient in the half-court when they've had opportunities to set up their offense. But I think that defense is going to create offense. Yep. Like I think that create turnovers, get easy buckets in transition, and the game for the most part has been up and down. You know what I mean? I don't think either team has had more than 4 or 5 set offensive, sets where they've got an offense and actually run what they're trying to get into. It's been a lot of transition. I think that will continue. But that starts on the defensive end. RCB has to defend, rebound, get the ball out, and get down the floor.
Well, that's it for your Eagles halftime, brought to you by Ascent Global Solutions here at the Bird Cage. Start of the third quarter. Eagles will have possession. We'll see if both teams still have it in them to go up and down this court with furious pace.
Come on now.
as you hear East Fairmont coach Tyrone Astorino, if that information is correct. I can't verify that. Turnover early for Robert C. Bird, walk.
Tough break there for RCB. Looked like he landed 1-2, but obviously the official saw it a different way.
And sadly, I'm not wearing stripes. You know, I've never wanted to be a referee. I've never. That is a job that I don't want. Because you're never right.
No.
Actually, that could really have been a jump ball, but they won't call that.
See, that just easily could have been a jump ball or a walk right there.
Yep.
But you said it correctly. As an official, you're never right.
No.
Half the crowd doesn't like you.
That's right.
No matter what
That's
call you make,
crowd.
half the crowd doesn't like you, and I do not envy their position.
Baby hook underneath by number 33, Grayson Stewart. That doesn't go in. You know, I worked at a couple colleges, and I've actually had fans go after referees.
Yeah.
Like, calm down. Like, it's first and foremost, it's a game.
Right.
At the high school level, it's actually an after-school activity.
Right.
I mean, that's what it's classified as. To me, there's no difference than this in a band performance.
Right.
It's all the same to me. I love them both, and it's all interscholastic activities. And we've had, I've seen people get kicked out of games and just craziness happen.
Yeah. Let the kids play.
Let them play. It's going to be fine.
Nobody's perfect.
Nope.
The officials are going to make bad calls. They're going to make good calls. It's part of the game.
That's right. And you have to adjust to that. And it's up to every athlete on this court to adjust to what the referees are calling. And I don't care if you're at the college level, the NBA. It doesn't really matter what level of basketball.
Well, we had that conversation earlier this evening. Call it the same way.
That's right.
Both. If you're calling it tight, if you're letting them play, okay, fine. But be consistent. That I think as a player and as a coach, or even as a fan, that's what you're looking for.
Robert C. Bird looking for an opportunity here. It's a good transition, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
That's what the people are paying for this broadcast. Some really, really good active hands, active feet for the defenders here. The Bees swarming. There's another one. There you go.
Yep.
That's the price of admission.
And they're being very aggressive. But on the other side, RTB is being patient. They're working for their offense. They're seeing what they can get.
East Fairmont wanting a 3-second call. May have been. Of course, you don't want to call that as a referee. You never want to actually call 3 seconds. I think I've seen that called maybe once a game.
Right. It's not something that's
3-ball up and good for Braden Thomason. The Eagles get one there finally. I want to talk about patience.
Yep.
They had that ball for well over a minute, maybe 2.
Yeah, 3-second call isn't a high priority.
No, it never is. It never is. Oh, good strong move to the bucket by Grayson Stewart.
Yep, tough break for RCB. They got cut out of position on defense. And playing from behind, typically going to pick up a foul.
We'll see it right here. Yep, got him right on the arm. That's number 10, Wyatt Floyd. (28-27).
Tough break there for RCB. Got the rebound, got tied up, jump ball. Possession still with the Bees.
Emmanuel Holmes re-enters. Couple freshmen on this Bird squad. Holmes with the turnover. Good defense. Man, I'll tell you. East Fairmont, it's a packed defense, man. They come at you in twos.
Yep, very aggressive.
Three ball on the way. That ball's off.
And East Fairmont, good ball movement there. Even though the shot came up as an air ball, they had someone in position, got the rebound, created another foul for RCB.
We'll see the air ball right here as this ball is off long. Tough break for the Eagles, because if that hits rim, then that ball, long shots equal long rebounds, unless they just don't hit the board.
Right.
So then you're out of position, and it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, tough break for RCB there. I mean, the Bees did a good job of moving the ball and rotating it. Ended up with a long shot, but got the rebound due to
Talk about unfortunate there. An unfortunate turnover as an errant pass hits the backboard, and a 4-point swing for the visitors increases their lead to 32-27. Eagles need to calm down and get a good possession.
That was a tough shot. Yep. Going over his left shoulder, kind of behind him.
All credit to East Fairmont here, really disrupting any flow that the Eagles would hope to manage.
Yeah, they're definitely in control.
Court press here. Another 1-2. 1-2-2? What are they doing there? Anyways, they're in a man now.
Yep, man. I think they went 1-2-2 back to a man.
Jumper on the baseline. That one's too strong. East Fairmont out and running. Strong move to the bucket by Stewart again, who has had one heck of a quarter. And the Bees doing anything they want to. Robert C. Bird will call a timeout. That's a full timeout. We'll take one with him.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
But I chose being able to replace the East Fairmont comes right back at Robert C. Bird. We weren't even ready to go back on the air, and they score two.
Yeah, the Bees are in attack mode right now. That press is getting RCB.
Drew, get on the floor. Hey, two.
East Fairmont coach not happy.
Well, you can't coach effort.
No, that is true.
And that's his frustration right now that there's a loose ball and his player didn't get on the floor. It's just something you got to do.
Watching his Bees increase their lead to 9, 36-27. Bird needs to set a ball screen, set some down screens.
They seem a little stagnant on the offensive end.
Right.
There's a difference between being patient and being too patient.
That's right. And I saw this in their first outing that they were a little too patient, a little too, and And a foul there. And you know what? It's a foul on Quentin Cooley. And you watch that live, and you're like, you know what? He didn't touch him. That doesn't matter.
Right.
The fact is that you went, and I hate saying this, you went over top of him, and you
Right.
got him with the body, and that's not a smart. You unless you want to get position and actually defend that, you have to let him catch the ball. You gotta
Right.
just let him catch it and then play defense.
Or
from
create
there on.
position prior to the ball being thrown in.
That is what you should do.
Yep.
Strong move to the bucket again by Caruso as they increase that lead again. Eagles really need to get something going here. Just the third quarter, 2 minutes remaining. Thomason off. Good rebound for the Eagles.
And not that the Bees are lighting it up. I mean, they've scored 38 points here in 3 quarters, but RCB at 29 points. That's tough to compete when you're not scoring the basketball.
Got to put the round thing in the brown thing, as they say. And another turnover here for the Eagles. Gets the ball back to East Fairmont. Minute 35 remaining. East Fairmont looking to create the first double-digit lead of this contest. Again, thank you to the TV productions class here at Robert C. Byrd providing our. And an offensive foul called from a referee that you may think was out of position. Although I don't think it was the wrong call. Shockingly, we actually don't have a reliable. I have a replay. I don't know how reliable it would actually be to show. Eagles just out of sorts.
Yeah, it seems like East Fairmont right now is dictating the style of play, and RCB can't get into a rhythm.
East Fairmont, they're speeding them up with that press.
Yep.
Then if you actually beat that press, they slow you down to a crawl.
Yep.
With their just really active defense. And it's really a thing of beauty watching.
Yeah, they speed you up with the 1-2-2, and then they get you into the half court into the man, and you're kind of stuck. Great defense there.
Run out for the Bees, and there's a foul and one.
Exactly what you're just saying. They speed them up, get them in the half court, get a steal, get an easy bucket in transition, and get the foul.
You see the replay there, but they will complete the old-fashioned three-point play. 41-29, and this one has the opportunity to get far away from the Eagles if they're not careful. Good pass there. That will at least throw a little bit of water on the Bees.
Yeah, East Fairmont there in basically a three-quarter court, half-court press, and RCB, great job breaking it, got an easy layup. We'll take it.
Long three. Good offensive rebound. Up and under. 43-31 now. Animated coach for the East Fairmont Bees. Thomason puts one up at the buzzer, but it does not go. East Fairmont faithful, you can hear them behind. Really liking this game, 43-31. East Fairmont leads going into the fourth quarter. I almost said period. They don't really say period anymore. I know it says it on the scoreboard.
Right.
Nobody really calls it a period.
It's a quarter.
It's a quarter. Periods are for hockey.
Right?
Right? Anyway.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
And right off the bat here in the fourth quarter, we're not even ready to put up the graphic yet, and East Fairmont scores. Not the way that you wanted to start off the quarter if you were Robert C. Byrd faithful.
No, East Fairmont's come out here in the second half and dictated the tempo and the pace of the game, and pretty much doing what they want to do offensively and defensively. That'll help.
That will help. That's Quentin Cooley.
Opportunity for a three-point play. Good rebound, good attack on the offensive end.
.45-34. I still says end of third. I'm not ready. Turnover for East Fairmont. You'll get the ball back to Byrd. Byrd looking to just chip away at this lead. There's no 11-point shot, so it's going to be a while if they can pull it off. Three ball on the way. That's
there you
good.
Go.
That helps out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you said it correctly. There's no 11-point shot. You got to run your offense.
That's right.
You got to defend. You know, take your opportunities when you get them.
Oh, my goodness. And that is just a dagger to watch. Good shot. We've got it right here.
Three-pointer and the foul.
Just got in his landing area. Quentin Cooley. And completing the 4-point play. That hurts.
Yep, just one of those situations, you know, where you are on the floor and just defend. Right? You know you're going to get called for it if you get up under them. And tough break for RCB.
Tough break, but game is far from over here. Turnover there, good defense. And another turnover the other way, so we reset. And we get the ball back. I say
yeah.
we, and yeah.
Yeah, tough break for East Fairmont there, but beat an eagle, we'll take it.
Coach Basil Lucas trying to give some advice to young Emmanuel Holmes. 6'1" freshman.
You know, Coach Lucas, I'm a big fan of his. He coaches the right way. He talks to his players.
Yep.
He encourages them. He instructs them. He does it the right way. The program's in a good position. Yes, definitely a big fan of Basil.
Basil comes from, was an assistant coach here. Comes from his head coach was pretty good for the Eagles as that ball is in. And the East Fairmont now leads 52-37.
Yeah, RCB just didn't switch on the screen or get through the screen. Wide open three-pointer, and they knocked it down.
Turnover there. Run out for the Bees. There's an easy bucket. And the visitors extend that lead. I think Coach Lucas is going to call a timeout to try to get the troops. I think it's going to be a full timeout. We'll step away from the microphone. We are going to show the cheerleaders. We'll be back, RCBSN Live. Welcome back to the Birdcage. The RCB cheerleaders talk about tradition. Those young ladies constantly competing at a state tournament. I want to shout out to my sister, Tony K. Oliverio. She's in town right now. She's actually the assistant athletic director at Stetson University, a Division I school in Florida. It actually has a lot of people who worked at one point at, I don't necessarily agree with that call. However, worked at, a lot of people went from Marshall University to Stetson.
Okay.
So Stetson is a private school in Florida. Beautiful campus. And so she's, hanging out down there.
So, funny story. I played basketball with your sister, VFW, Jerry West.
Yep.
Okay. By far the best player on our team.
Oh, trust me. She's better. She was.
Yeah, not even close.
Her knowledge of the game of basketball is as good or better than anybody I've ever met. To her, just understanding of how the game of basketball works is just something really, really special. It always has been. And even when her knees were bad and she was, battling all that, she still goes, and plays at West Liberty State College because of her understanding of the game of basketball.
No, without a doubt, she could definitely play. And knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
So knowing how to play and what to do, she could do it. She could do both. She could think the game, and she could play it. So
she's now in the working in the academic side of athletics.
Okay.
So she handles all of if you're failing, if you're doing anything at that school, you've got to answer to her. And she loves it. She loves being down there.
I would not want to answer to her.
No, God,
I would stay in line.
I'm not saying. And we've always tried to. She got me actually started in sports.
Okay.
When she was the SID at West Virginia Tech in southern West Virginia. And I was going to quit school. I was done with it. I didn't like it. Turns out I had a lot of problems with concussions.
Okay.
So I didn't know what was going on, but I was failing out of school. I didn't like what I was doing. She said, "No, you're not going to quit. come down, live with me. I just got this job. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, just help me out. I said, okay. So a couple years later, I ended up graduating, yada, 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 and I started a decade-long career as a sports information.
There you go.
You know, all because of her, because she said, hey, just come down here and live with me.
Yep.
So, I owe her more than she'll ever realize, or maybe she does know and will hold it over my head. I'm not really sure.
Well, I think my sister's an assistant principal here at the high school, Jamie Looker.
Dr. Looker.
Yeah,
Get that right.
Dr.
Get
Looker.
it right.
Yes, she earned that with a lot of work and.
We talk about intelligence. She's one of the most intelligent people I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
Yeah.
And
she makes me feel stupid.
Yeah.
And she'll as long as I can remember, she'll rub it in my face. So it's again, like you and your sister, I'm not going at her. All right, Jamie, what do you need me to do?
Yeah, right. And I call her, more often just to bounce. Hey, Jamie, is this a good idea? And she'll tell me, if it's a good idea. And I have the utmost respect for her. She was actually at my housewarming party.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Her and Matt came over, and Matt started talking about renovating my kitchen. I was like, no, we're not doing that.
While we're talking about her, I'd like to send out some condolences to her and Matt. Matt's sister recently passed away. So they are heading to Maryland for that right now. Obviously a tough loss, but sending out my condolences to them and their family.
Absolutely. That ball is too strong. 59-43. This game looks to be slightly out of hand.
Yep.
Or at least in control with the Bees, who have taken a 2-point lead and increased that.
There's a nice drive.
Good drive for Riley Dickerson.
Yeah, RCB's going to have to get something moving now.
Clark just not getting back on defense, as that is a foul from Quentin Poole.
And that's tough. You get a basket on one end,
yep,
and then you get a leak out on the other end to where you get a foul. It's just a tough break for RCB.
And it's so easy to get disheartened.
Right.
Because you really haven't played all that great. You go up to Fairmont Senior and you kind of get blown out. In this game, maybe, you're kind of getting handled. Let's just call it what it is.
Yep.
East Fairmont's kind of handled.
Yeah, they're definitely dictating the.
You're young, and it'd be easy to get disheartened and just quit in this game. What I want to see from here on out for the next 2.5 minutes is how does Robert C. Byrd respond to this?
Right.
Where's the fight in it? Because you're going to need that moving forward. You're going to need that heart. Miles and miles of heart, as they say.
I mean, you look at their roster, and they've got 4 freshmen on the team. They've got 2 sophomores, 3 sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
They are a young team.
Yes.
So there's good and bad to that. They're going to have their growing pains, but in a few years,
yep,
the squad could be, they've had that experience. They've played. Like, you can't replicate playing time.
Correct.
You can't, there's no substitute for that. Getting court experience. You can be on the team. Okay, that's one thing. But actually playing, right. What did we start? 2 freshmen tonight?
Oh, yeah.
So, these guys.
And they have a freshman team.
Yes.
So, those young men are just going to get more experience and more experience.
Without a doubt. And this.
And we stressed to Basil when he was first taking this position, he was taking over the position. We stressed we have to have a freshman team.
Yep.
We have to do that. We'll find someone to be the coach. But we've got to have that JV, all the above. We've got to have those things because that's just going to make your program that much
No, without a doubt. It's a feeder system. Would it be ideal for the freshmen to be playing together and building that rapport. Yes. But you can't deny this experience. You can't replicate it. You can't change it. It's invaluable. So these guys getting experience, you're going to take your lumps, but at the end of the day, you're getting better.
Right.
You're building a program, and that's what battle's all about. It's what you do. These guys will get experience. They'll get better.
Yes.
And in a year, 2 years, then you're where you want to be. You know what I mean? And we've been fortunate here at RCB that we've always been a successful program.
Yes.
I mean, it's just it is what it is.
Yes.
And Basil will continue that tradition. He's doing it the right way.
Yep.
And I just look forward to the future. Okay, you take an L tonight. It happens. Right?
Listen,
you don't
you're
win them all.
Get beat. You're going to get beat.
You don't win them all.
It's okay. I tell people all the time, it's okay to lose. People are like, what are you talking about? No, I don't like losing.
No, I don't either.
God, no. But it's okay to lose. You're going to lose. It's how you react to that loss that matters.
Right. What did you learn from that? And
Correct.
You can learn something from a win, too.
Yes.
Beeline, you say fool's gold. You win a game, but you probably shouldn't have won it. You know what I mean? Like, it's fool's gold. He is. But it's fool's gold. Like, you're like, no, that's not a game you should have won. We'll learn more from this win than we did from a loss.
Right. Man, what a tactic. Well, was always impressed with the way that man could coach. I mean, I went up and I was, I actually got to watch a practice, and I was like, I've never seen a practice like this.
Yeah.
Just how much instruction was going on.
And you look at coaches and you think all the time, like, so there's two thoughts or two styles of coaches. So I look at Bob Huggins.
Yep.
Bob Huggins gets the best players he can get, and he creates whatever he's going to do around those players, which is why he has over 800 wins, which is why he's a genius.
Yep.
Right? Beeline, you look at him, and he does, he recruits the same style of player. This is what I want. This is the system I'm running, and this is what I'm going to recruit. And he was a mastermind at it. But learning, getting better. I think Coach Lucas has his hand in a good place, and I think there's nothing but success heading for RCB basketball.
Nothing but success. Bird, it has a long tradition of good basketball.
Yep.
And this might be a down year. We know that it was a down first few games.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that it's going to be a down year. We're going to have more games. These kids are going to get good. And I think there's talent on this team.
Without a doubt.
There's truly talent on this team.
It got sloppy at times, but for the most part, they played pretty good basketball tonight, which is promising, especially as young as they are.
As we watch the girls warm up. Actually, they're just practicing right now because their game has been canceled. Playing Sissonville, their game has been canceled. No word yet on where, if they'll reschedule that contest. East Fairmont comes away with this one, 68-47. A tight game throughout. Just the second half that saw East Fairmont just build a lead, make shots, build a lead, get turnovers, build a lead, and all of a sudden you're out of this game.
Yeah, our RCB struggled there in the second half to score. Struggled defensively a little bit. But again, like we talked about, a young team getting better, another learning experience, and that's okay.
That is okay. All right, that's going to be it because I don't have finals. I don't know. I don't really know the scorers. Then I'll tell you what, everybody's ready to go because we're going to have some weather tonight, and we really hope that everybody gets home safely. Crank up those heaters because it's going to be really cold.
Yep.
God bless everybody. and I really hope everybody stays safe. We're seeing a lot of problems throughout, the upper part of this country, lower part of Canada. We're seeing a lot of people in a lot of problems right now. So really hope everybody stays safe and have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Very Merry Christmas.
We will be back next week with girls basketball. I'm not entirely sure of the boys basketball schedule.
Mr. Oliveria, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Hey, thank you.
Great
And
working
come
with
back.
you.
Come back.
Without
This was
a doubt.
fun. This was fun. Had a good time. 68-47.